Remember all that time I said Dolores was comic? Yeah, fair. Hey everyone, welcome to more Heroes Trails. I'm SlayerMathis, and this time, we beat the boss, the 5th of Old School, and this time, we're gonna be leaving. I'm sure there's some stuff that I'm missing. Oh well, it doesn't matter, it's fine. Pretty much done all we need to do, so, back to the surface we go. The only thing judged by are fairly in the games, considering that there's one floor left that not accessed, but fine. Huh, cloudy while we were in there. I think it's gonna rain. Yeah, it's like a storm. Sharon's on Sharon's throw. This point, guys. Explored any secrets like that. Yeah, on our way back, be sure, but nothing conspicuous. Maybe there's an internal logic old schoolhouse that suit of armor. Yeah, makes sense. Maybe something George. All the time he spent with it, he still doesn't understand how the thing was moving the first. Yeah, the analogy was used to him. He's never seen any of it. And if George can't make head tails of it, must like nothing else. Sounds kind of like even out and around. Like he was over that mister. Yes, we still around chat. Better head back and get hit with a full shower. Alright, leader. Leader. You're the protagonist. So this is what Gramps is talking about. There's gotta be some. I don't think Gomer's gonna cut it. Yeah? Sorry, coming. What million more than she lets on? I never have guessed. And said before we headed out, we do have these. As for bonding events, we have Fee, Machias, Toa. None affect our character notes, so I gotta check out, what are we at? Links. Machias could probably use them, but I'm gonna do this, I think. A little bit since I recorded, so do need to check. Did I buy? I did buy the master chords for this one. That was the main thing I needed to check. Because that's the only one that I can still do. But yeah, before we even go about and see Toa, because I've already said that that's the one I'm going to do, our first stop is in the main building, 2nd floor, and okay. Excuse me, Milliam, it would have been nice if we could talk to you, but we cannot. Hibel! We just finished cleaning up all of our performance equipment. It's not over just how good that was, though. Still just want I couldn't be a part of it, but I blew my expectations out of the water. And I'm guessing he's class 2. He was injured in the run-up to a concert, meaning he couldn't take part. He was proud of the others, though. That's always good to know. And I'm still sad that we couldn't quite get that first one. Oh well. I'll eventually go back and just all of the free time events. See if I've gotten any better. Probably hasn't. Our next stop is I'm gonna guess upstairs. We have a cat. Meow. And still acting. However, before we go and talk to Toa, there is one more thing I want to take care of. And also, yeah, there's Laura and Guys are both inside Kirsch's, but they don't have free time events. We could talk to them, but we're not going to. Now, I believe it is in this house, and we want to talk to Hannah. Kurt's certainly taking his time. I wonder where he went. I'm sure he went over to Annie's, but I'm a little worried with all that rain. Son doesn't come on yet. Have to keep an eye out for him. Yeah, that's really just your. I don't actually know if that's required in order to do the quest, but our next stop is the church, or the chapel rather. And he's asleep. He's fast asleep. I don't think there's any risk of him catching a cold since it's still warm, but Reen from class 7, is that you? That's right, sister. Actually, you're the same year as me, right? Why, yes, I'm Rosine from class 5. See, Kurt's fallen asleep. And that's his name. Reminds me, his parents were awfully worried about him. Oh my. It is getting late, so I can understand why. I'm falling asleep here anyways. Oh, the wind orchestra held a performance here today. Kurt was so excited about it that he ended up staying right here to bask in the ambience of it all. Oh, the excitement must have tired him out. The performance was today, was it? I wish I could see it. Now I get it. He really must have been exhausted with falling asleep here, though. Yeah, I feel kind of bad waking him up when he's sleeping so peacefully, too. So funny. Nothing, I just realized how kind you are. Don't worry, I'll be sure to take Kurt back home. On your own? How else? I'm much stronger than I look. Getting him home shouldn't be too much trouble. Might be tough to do without waking him up, though. I look too heavy, but... we'll offer. If I lend your head, feel bad making take him home on your own. Sure, I feel terrible for forcing my job on you, so don't worry about it. No, I could leave you to carry him on your own when it's raining this hard outside. You really are so kind. Can I trust you to take him then? That's the idea. How do you plan on doing so without waking him up? Can't let him get soaked in the rain either. Alright, that's the problem. I can't hold in him and an umbrella at the same time. Allow me to take up the umbrella duty. It's not a bad idea. Let's be off then. Sleeping really soundly. He seems so at ease. So thanks to you two. Speaking of which, are you alright? You look drenched. You've let yourself get soaked while keeping the umbrella over me. I know it's summer and all, but you must have been freezing. It's fine, honestly. More importantly, thank you for letting me use one of your towels. Got our son back. Of course we're gonna let you use a towel. I'd be happy to lend you a spare set of clothes too if you want. No need to worry. I have some of my own at the church. Now let's thank you for braving the rain to bring Kurt home. Take this to warm yourself up, and we each get a premium coffee. Oh, are you planning on going back with me? We only got one umbrella, so that's a given, right? Just sharing an umbrella with a cute girl, it's fine. Isn't your other shoulder getting soaked right now? Ah, don't worry about it, it's just a bit of rain. Oh, dude, I can't allow you to get wet, so... maybe we should stay a little farther apart. No, this is just fine. Kinda wish we could see that, but oh well. Thank you for that. Let's make us some tea. Didn't take you long to get changed. Tea was boiling, so help yourself. Anything the matter? Looks different when she kinda hides her figure. She probably bend that line of thought before I'm struck by lightning or something. Really odd. He is a little bit strange, but oh well. You be careful on your way back too. Thank you for the tea, it was delicious. I had to warm you up somehow. Look how many sweets we have left over. Please, take some with you. Get 5 Royal Sable and 5 luxury tarts. And we complete the sleeping boy. And that should... do we even have her in our... I think we have to talk to her again. Because we don't have her currently in our notes. So, if we just... she's probably over here then. For helping today, Reen. So very nice, please take care on your way back to the dormitory. And with that, there we go. Slimming? I don't know why there's a question there, but sure, why not? But with that, now we have taken care of everything there is to do in the evening, aside from our bonding event. And while there isn't much reason to do a Toa bonding event, aside from that one that we couldn't do because we didn't have enough time for it, don't worry about it. We got, where is Toa even? But yeah, because she doesn't have any Link experience, but oh well. I still really like Toa. For a book? Yeah, I was thinking about studying up on Crossbell then. Again, I'll be attending the trade conference, so I want to make sure I go in prepared. Somehow I'm not surprised. Hopefully everything goes well for you. Well, Prince Oliver and the Chancellor will be the ones doing all the hard work. Thanks, I'll be sure to be the best staff member I can be. You need a hand finding out all the books you're looking for? You mean it? Thanks, it's kind of tough for me to get the books off the higher shelves. Take care of that section, I'll take this one. Reen took Toa's list and started to search for all the crossbow-related books that she needed. Let's see, politics and economics section, the crossbow brother. Yeah, it's the last of them. Where is she? Almost, just a little farther. Uh-oh. Toa! So glad I made it in time. You okay? Ian? No, I'm fine. It's a relief. You really got my back, don't you? feel the same way about you. It's not just my backyard, it's everyone at the academies. Sorry, that was so careless of me. I'm just glad you weren't injured. Next time you want to book for more than that, just ask me to. Sure. Well, there's no need. Thanks. Sounds like taking part is going to be a lot of. I can say that again. I'm going to deal with a lot of and heavily involved Arabonia. As long as I'm part of the team, I want to be as useful as possible. This is some real dedication. No matter how much I study, though, I'm still really nervous. Sure, they asked me to go, but at the end of the day, I'm just a student. What can someone like me do at a major international conference like this? Well, sounds pretty daunting, but I'm sure you're gonna be fine. All you have to do is be yourself. I think you'd have to be a bit more specific. You're always supporting us from behind the scenes so we can achieve our full potential. No, every student here knows that you're there for us. I can't overstate how reassuring it is to have your support. Bringing that support to the conference, and staff will thank their lucky stars that they thought to bring you along. You really think so? I wouldn't say so if I didn't. You've got to have more faith in yourself. Besides, if you ever need help, I'll be there to back you up. Just try not to fall off any more ladders. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'm gonna have people relying on me. I gotta protect an air of confidence. Answer clear of high bookshelves. Thanks, Rain. Needed a little bit of your positivity. Let my rambling cheer you up. It's a big deal, to be sure, but remember that you've always got us to fall back on. I'll be waiting to celebrate your success when you get back. Can't wait. Yeah, well, it does say that we don't actually, have a bond level with Toa, which is a shame, but, I mean, there's not really any need to. On that point, I don't actually know if doing events with Crow beforehand boosts up his starting link. I will have to check that out at some point. I know initially my plan for the old schoolhouse days was to, investigate some, talk about some things behind the scenes, and I haven't done that aside from, the first two, which, oh well, oops. I'll look into that, actually. Have done all to do.
Welcome back, Mr. Bean.
There's Sharon.
I hope the sudden shower didn't catch you too unaware. Would you like me to fetch you a dry change of clothes?
Nah, I'll survive. Thanks to your warning this morning, I was able to avoid the worst of the downpour. I'm amazed you were able to tell a storm was coming that far in advance, though.
Chairman Arena takes a lot of business trips, so I'm used to keeping an eye on the weather. Never being caught unawares is just one of the maid's many responsibilities.
I can't really picture any other maids holding themselves to such an unrealistic standard.
I'll let you know when dinner is ready, so just wait in your room until then. I expect the meal will take a little longer to prepare than usual today.
Oh? How come?
Well, with 2 new residents in the dormitory, I thought I might make tonight's dinner a little fancier than usual. A welcoming feast of sorts for them.
Really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm looking forward to it already. Anything I can help you with for it?
Oh, could you? I'm actually short a few ingredients, so I was just about to step out to buy what I need.
I'd be happy to run to the market for you then. It's down out there. Might as well go back out while I'm right. Worry about me. I don't mind.
If you insist, I'd be happy to up on your... Here's a list of everything That should be enough merit for the expense.
Soon then.
Take care out there.
Looks like the rain must have stopped while I was inside. It's gotten pretty dark out, too. I'd better get back to the dorm.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be one of the Class 7 students from Thor's, would you? Out for a little late-night shopping, are we?
You could say that. But how did you know I'm from Class 7?
You're one of the favorite topics at our radio station, actually. There are plenty of people out there who want to know more about Thor's dashing guys and gals in red.
Oh, you work at the radio station? Hold on. Your voice sounds so familiar.
Oh, maybe you know me from the radio? Good evening, everyone. This summer to a real isn't it? To beat the heat, we're going to be night from a Parista. Ringing.
Wait. Misty? Abend Time?
Bingo. You must be avid listener recognize it so easily. Glad to know I've got a faithful fan out there.
Wow, I never figured I'd meet Misty herself, especially like this. I always make sure to catch Abend Time. It helps me relax while I'm studying.
Thanks. But it sure is serendipitous, you know? Having a chance encounter like this, just after the rain's eased up. Ooh, maybe I should mention this on tonight's show.
I'm not sure that I really constitute a noteworthy topic for a radio broadcast. It's kind of weird. I only know her from Abend Time, but she seems just as friendly face to face.
Is something the matter? You're staring at me so intently, I feel a little embarrassed.
Well, forgive me if this sounds a little odd, but this isn't actually our first meeting, is it? If I'm not mistaken, we met once before, in a hotel in Heimdall.
Wow, I can't believe it. I never figured anyone would actually
Really are? Azure Delph. Tilde.
once again. Honest, even the people at the radio to have noticed. I'm surprised hell.
That makes of us. Almost didn't say anything because it just seemed too implied. But if you mind me asking, how did a star like you end up working at Radio Trista?
It's just a little something I do for fun on the side. Gotta spice life up a bit, right? The best part is, the people at the Opera House in Heimdall have no idea I come here to do my show every week. So don't go telling anyone, okay? It'll be our secret.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm amazed no one else has figured it out, though. It's not like you use a different voice when you're on the radio.
Well, there's a little trick to it. You're not the only one who was surprised, though.
Huh?
I had this feeling I'd seen you before, but I couldn't put my finger on where. But it's you, isn't it? Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abend Time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
She smells like lavender? The friendly suits her. So Vita Clay herself has been hosting radio show Trista, even if I don't think they'd believe.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey there, Emma. Did you just get back too?
Yeah, I just returned a short while ago. Were you out shopping?
Yeah, Sharon asked me to go out and pick up a few things for dinner, though I ended up taking a bit longer than I expected.
Wait, do I smell lavender on you? This is perfume, isn't it? How did it get onto you?
Oh, right. I guess I must have soaked up the scent too. She did get pretty close. That's the only thing I can think of.
Reen, I can only hope the reason you ended up taking longer than expected isn't because you were...
Whoa, hold on. You've got the wrong idea, Emma. I just happened to bump into someone I know while I was out, that's all. Nothing scandalous, nothing I'd be ashamed of.
I never said it was. Though you do seem strangely defensive for a man who has nothing to hide. Huh. I wonder what would happen if Elise and the other girls were to catch wind of this.
I swear, I just ran into someone I know after a store. Nothing happened. To, like, raking me over the coat.
Reen, see you've returned. Were you able to get every for?
Sure did. Let me bring it over.
Lavender. Huh. No, that's impossible.
So, the West Zemuria Trade Conference is just over a week away now. A building that tall is exactly what you'd expect from an economic powerhouse like Crossbelt 2. It's a big world out there. Still, we've got Milliam and Crow as classmates now. Would have seen that coming. Up to us right hard. Guess that's just you. Milliam's become attached to us would too. They were both combat links right from day. I had concerns about mesh with the cloud, but worried for nothing.
Good evening. I'm your host, Misty. It's August 18th and we're winding down a busy day here at 9 p.m. I'm here to give you all the cool you need to beat this summer heat.
Hey, looks like I'm not too late to catch this week's Abend Time.
Seems like those hot summer days keep coming with no end in sight, doesn't it? But even this heat can't stop the momentum behind the West Emuria Trade Conference being held in Crossbell later this month. Prince Olivert and Chancellor Osborne will be in attendance for this watershed moment in international business. Personally, I'm more interested in the view from the top of that famous new skyscraper the talks are being held in. In some news closer to home, you all have probably noticed the summer showers we're getting here in Trista. The rain's let up for now, but it's managed to push that nasty nighttime humidity right off the charts. It's nights like these I wish I could smuggle an ice-cold beer into the studio. And the director is chilling over there, drink in hand, mocking me. But you never get that guy. Anyway, all you students, your summer vac probably wrapped, so I hope you made most of it. Wait, thought that summer vac military had come and gone. Whoop, still, it's never to do something that'll keep your summer burning bright. You, Miss you're probably asking yourselves, well, you might want to sit down for this one. Because fate had a romantic rendezvous in store for yours truly just on the way to the studio today. A tryst with a young man in a park after sunset. Droplets of rain clinging to the grass. I'll treasure the memory forever. Or I would, if I hadn't just made it up on the spot. Chalk it up to a dreamer's poetic license, I guess. Still, maybe one day I'll feel the thrilling rush of a summer love. Gotta keep the fire burning.
Wait, is she talking about when I ran into her earlier tonight? She's got quite the playful personality. Though somehow that doesn't come as too much of a surprise. It's kind of weird thinking that I just met her on the street a couple hours ago.
Anyway, I have to get over to the studio now. Oh, and be sure to tune in to tonight's Abend Time. It'll be a fun one. Promise.
Wouldn't miss it.
And give my regards to those two, would you?
Those two? I didn't really think about it right then, but who was she talking about?